Hello, everybody. It's your boy, the Tatum Meister, back again with an early review, The Accountant 2. So yeah, I was one of the lucky few that got to see this movie early. How cool is that? There was an early screen near me. I thought, hey, why not? The last time I got to review a movie early was Transformers 1? I mean, yeah, that was the last time. I don't think this movie's as big as that was. But still, Accountant is a pretty... We can call this a franchise now. It's kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, so this is a sequel 9 years in the making. The first movie came out in 2016. It's been 9 years? That's crazy. They addressed that, by the way, in the movie. Don't worry. They addressed that, which is nice. But, yeah. So, Accountant 2. The Accountant 2 by Gavin O'Connor. Starring Ben Affleck, John Bernthal, I forget who plays the Indian lady. I always forget her name. And J.K. Simmons in a little role, whatever his name is. Yeah, John Bernthal plays Braxton, and Ben Affleck plays Christian Wolf, the main character, the accountant. So I like how they did the title for this movie. They put Accountant Squared, essentially, which basically means they have to make a third one because Accountant Q, right? We have to do the 3 on top. I love the title. It looks really cool. But alright, so back on topic. Accountant 2. So, what do I think about the movie? Well, it's definitely one of the best of the year. I mean, Gavin O'Connor never really misses. From the 3 movies I've seen from Gavin O'Connor, the dude delivers every time. The 3 movies I've seen, obviously, The Accountant, The Way Back, which I reviewed on this channel, and The Accountant 2, this one. I feel Gavin O'Connor's a talent that's he knows what he's doing. I will get into the negatives here, because this movie isn't a 10 out of 10 or a high 9, but it is very good. I mean, without a doubt. It's not as good as some of the best of the year. I'd say Minecraft Drop and, of course, Death of a Unicorn are way better, but, Death of a Unicorn is, freaking 5-star easily. But, this movie isn't on the level of Death of a Unicorn, but it is very good, and I definitely recommend you go see it. So, back on the specifics of the movie, though. Ben Affleck is incredible as this character. Christian Wolf is arguably one of the best protagonists in a movie. And I say that about the first movie, too. He drives the movie. You're engaged with him. What's interesting is he's an autistic character. He has autism, which I think is really nice. They explore that in this series. I relate to him because I have autism myself, so it's cool to have a famous movie series with an autistic character at the forefront. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, an action thriller series, nothing. That's just cool. We don't really get representation like that, and it's cool that we have a big, action thriller franchise doing that. That's honestly great that Gavin's giving representation out there for us. And yeah, there's some comedic moments in the first half of this movie, but especially between John Bernthal and Ben Affleck's character, there's a lot of comedic moments in this, which is nice. There's more comedic moments. I guess that may be a positive or a negative. If you like the more serious tone of the first movie, there is obviously some serious moments and dark moments in here, but compared to the first movie, there's a lot more comedic moments. Not to say the first movie had no comedic moments, because yeah, there's a couple. But there's a lot more in here because of the John Bernthal and because of the Braxton and the Christian Wolf scenes they have together. There's a lot of scenes of them together, and they have comedic chemistry, I guess. Yeah. I will say the movie does take a while to get going. You have to wait 20-30 minutes before Braxton actually shows up. That's the only thing I'm going to say, revealing plot-wise. So yeah, Braxton doesn't show up till a little later. You have to wait a bit before Braxton shows up, and once Braxton shows into the movie, that's where it gets really good. Yeah, Braxton's in the rest of the runtime when he shows up, but yeah, you have to wait a bit before Braxton actually shows up. But just a little forewarning there. But once the plot actually gets going, it's really great. I was engaged. I didn't go to the bathroom once. Same with Drop. I mean, did I go? I don't think with Minecraft I did either. Yeah, did I go for Death of a Unicorn? I might have done for Death of a Unicorn, but yeah, Accountant 2 is just as good as the first, if not better in some aspects. Accountant 2 is a great sequel, honestly. Was it worth the 9-year wait? I feel maybe not. I feel they could have maybe hurried this up a bit. 9 years is freaking insane. Bro, this is the same length of a freaking Avatar or a freaking Boondock Saints gap. I mean, the gap between these movies is crazy. Like, hopefully Accountant 3 doesn't take that long if they do make it, which I'm hoping they do, because there is a potential, the way that they end this movie, there is potential, like, the plot points in here. There's potential for another movie, which I hope so, because I'd like to get the Accountant Q, Accountant 3, 3 at the top, to finish the trilogy. But, I think 3 would be enough, though. Like, I don't want this to be like an Equalizer or a John Wick, where it's like they just keep milking it forever. I think Accountant 3 should be the ending, because I don't want it to go on forever. There's only so much you can do with this concept. I mean, like, yeah, I think 3 should be the ending, because once you've done that, there's nothing more to cover. I like the new character they introduced. I think her name's Jean Doe. I'll put her, if that's not her name, I'll put her name below. But, like, yeah, there's a new character they introduced in this, and she's really cool. Yeah, guys, I really enjoy Accountant 2 a lot. It's got some really cool emotional, dark moments. It's got some really cool action. It's entertaining. Now, here's what I get in the negatives, though. I mean, like I said, it's just similar to the problems I had with the first movie. There's a lot going on, and not everything intersects, You're going to be confused at some parts. Not everything in the plot intersects, I guess, Gavin and the team make it work for the most part. But it does feel like they need to make a third movie to flesh out, the things that he didn't flesh out here. Because that's one of the things I didn't like about the first movie, is that, like, especially when it came to J.K. Simmons and the Indian girl plot in the first movie, they didn't really intersect with the main plot. Like, they tried to in this one, but then it's like, now they introduce this new character and the other guys, and it's like, okay. I feel like Gavin and the team don't flesh out everything as well as they could have, which is fine. I mean, I guess the movies aren't trying to do that. They're just trying to be cool and fun and entertaining. Which, I mean, but you can do that and also, like, like John Wick 3 does that, and Mission Impossible Fallout does that. There's action movies that actually, flesh everything out perfectly. Like, why can't you guys do that, Gavin? I don't know. I forget who writes this movie. I'll put the writer down below. But yeah, as far as action thrillers go, the Accountant series is great. Like, I really enjoy Christian Wolff. Christian Wolff is an interesting character for a lot of reasons. Not only because he's autistic, but, like, his moral compass is interesting. Because he basically works for, in the first movie they explain he works for, like, all these corrupt people. So, like, what is his moral compass? Where does he draw the line? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Braxton's, like, a very interesting character. Because, like, yeah, he does a lot of killing. So, anyway, but yeah, Accountant 2, very great movie. It has its problems, but I do recommend you go see it when it officially comes out. I'm going to give this movie a 9.1 out of 10. Yeah, it's not as good as the best movie of the year. Like, Drop, I would give like a 9.2, and Minecraft, I'd give like a 9.3. But, like, this is definitely a great movie, for sure. And I would probably give the first Accountant like an 8.7. Yeah, this is slightly better than the first, just because of the John Berthel and the Ben Affleck. Because John Berthel's not in the first movie a lot. Like, he's in it, but he's not in it a lot. Like, he's more of a side character in the first one. This time, he gets to be the co-star, and yeah, he gets to be majority of the movie this time, which is cool. And I like that. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with having John Berthel in your movie. Like, John Berthel just is great. He's a great actor. And yeah, still haven't seen Daredevil Born Again, though. I do want to get to that. I didn't even finish Punisher. The original show, not the special coming out. But I did see, I also saw that one movie. I guess it'll be my little mini review for Amateur. Yeah, I saw Amateur with John Berthel in it too. He wasn't in that movie a lot, but I give that movie like a 6.6. Yeah, Amateur was okay. It wasn't like amazing, but Rami Malek was good. I mean, he's always good. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about Accountant 2. Accountant 2 is a great movie. Please go watch it. I hope they make a third one. They probably will. I'm assuming this movie will make money. Hopefully they get the third one out quicker, because this one took way too long to come out. I mean, at least Equalizer takes a while, but they don't take 9 years. They take like 4 or 5 years. 9 years is excessive. I mean, what do you got? Gavin, you're not James Cameron. Like, especially once you watch the movie, it's like, okay, Avatar 2 actually makes sense why it took that long. Like, Avatar 2 was like a masterpiece, like even better than the first. And I'm not saying this isn't better than the first, but like 9 years for this, like, why? Like, we could have got it out in 2021. Like, I don't know, bro. Maybe just didn't want competition. I have no idea. I guess COVID could have had something to do with it, but like, bro, like, I feel like this could have come out in 2018, 2019. Like, why does this take 9 years? I just think it's excessive. Like, I mean, I get it. Some sequels take a while. Like, well, too, what about Gladiator 2 and Top Gun 2 and these other sequels? What about those sequels? And I'm like, well, yeah, but they didn't know they were going to make a sequel to those. Like, I feel like Gavin always knew he was going to make a sequel to this. Like, it's the first one kind of sets it up, like, obviously. But, like, bro, 9 years? Why? Okay, whatever. Anyway, that's all I got to say, guys. Have a good night. Tatum Ice is sending you.